Greetings, me amigas. It is I, 𝗟cie_𝘁𝘁, still lost in the game zone. And we are deep in the world of Forgotten Worlds. And it's cool as hell, because guess what? There's all sorts of Egypto stuff, and like space weird stuff, and like weird dialogue. This game is really cool. And it's got like a Space Harrier vibe, but 2D. I mean, to me, it's like VR, but it's real. I mean, it's really hard for me to explain. It's easier to explain like if I'm in like a 3D game world, because I think you can like relate to that more. But even when it's a 2D game like this to you, to me it's like VR. You know, it's like I'm living it because I'm playing, unlike some phony low-T Let's player, who doesn't have the balls to be dead and playing from inside of the game. I'm dead and inside of the video game world. I love this background art on here, man. These faces and stuff coming on. It's so awesome. I love these weird little anal probe things. The guy, the skull looks a bit like Jack Skellington, you know? Or something from that one, like, Hispanic Disney movie. Where it was like Cinco de Mayo or whatever. I do not want these rectal probes, rectal cameras. I do want these tiny little dollar store blue marbles that you get from the dollar store that are supposed to go in your fish tank, but instead you just suck on them. I do want those. And... oh, Sphinxon! Oh, this is weird as shit, dog. So in the last exciting transmission, where I was in this Forgotten Worlds, I explained that I'm actually 𝗨 reborn. Even though my God-given birth name is still Connors. I discovered that in a past life I was 𝗨, and I had big beef with Atum. And Atum has taken form inside of this district of the Phantasmic Gamersphere Nexus Macchiato, inside of this arcade game. So we've been going at it, you know? It's kind of like settling an old score. But, we'll see who gets the last laugh, I guess. There's nothing sexual about this at all. It's fine. Those don't look like beads that go in a certain location. And, how are you gonna just fall over and die on the ground in the air ground? This is really annoying. I need a backwards shooty. Would have been really good to have a... there's a thing you can get in here where your bullets will bounce off walls and ricochet. That would have been really sweet. Oh, I guess I'm trying to get that center Magoo. A little thing by its neck. That's what it's up. You know, maybe I was making this harder than it needed to be, you know? No, or maybe not. It seemed like I had a pattern going, but... no! You. I'm gonna shoot you. Alright, that battle kind of sucked. The rest of these have been really cool. Thanks, no bonus. That was never mentioned before, and I'm like halfway through the game, but sure. Mention that now. Oh, I guess I do have ricochet still, but it wasn't... they didn't count the anal beads of that boss as a wall to be ricocheted off of. Leave me alone. I'm gonna make love to you, dragon. I'm gonna lay you down by the fire and caress your skelly body. That's just an unrelated song I was singing. It has nothing to do with the events of the last transmission. Look at this guy. Is that what all the mummies have under there? wonder if they just show what they have without being embarrassed about it, you know? If all mummies have that underneath their mask, they don't need to wear their daggum woke COVID mask anymore. Just take it off, be proud of who you are, and let us see those chompers. And I promise you, none of us are aroused by it. Okay? Well, just respect is what I have. Ooh, this is awesome. This looks so cool. It looks like I've got all these different freaking like things I can use down there where it says item, but I'm like, I only have like 2 buttons. I mean, I'm dead and inside of the game. I don't have buttons, but so that you'll understand, it would be as though there were buttons for me to press, but I have to think those commands and then they happen. To me, it's like VR, but it's real because I'm dead and inside of the game. The point is that I got these items, but I got no way to use them, dog. I guess they just auto use them. Like, I guess it's just like has to do with like if I die, or it's like referring to health, I guess, or lives or something. I don't know, dude. No bonus. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, that was like a juicy ass fart right there. Who are these? What? It's a what's his name? Johnny Longbone. The guy talks about making the chicken stew in that one MST3K. He spends like 6 minutes listing off the ingredients to the stew. I can't remember his name. I don't know who this guy is supposed to be. This is very weird. This is Jesus? Daytona. This guy is pissing me off. He's just so casual about everything. I want to go into the shop. Okay, I looked over all those numbers on the top left of the screen. One of them kind of looks like one of those numbers now. Damn it. 29,000. That's 50,000. That's 80,000. Armor. Who cares? What does that do? Laser will have no effect against Iceman. That's costing me money? I paid money for that? Damn it. This sucks. Why did none of the numbers say 25.2? That's the money I ended on. It's as though the money I have has nothing to do with the dumbass numbers on the top left. Whoa, look at that guy. This game is very confusing, but fun to look at. So those are trees, like cherry blossom trees in the clouds. We got this like 70s Native American guy or something. Just gonna go ahead and say that's 𝗪cie from Pocahontas. He's so annoying. This giant dead man in the sky is interesting, but this level's, I think it's pissing me off. There's something about the speed that 𝗪cie moves at, that combined with his after image, and that there's multiple of him. It just, my mind says we don't do that. My mind is like, we're not into that. It's not, things aren't lining up, okay? Things aren't lining up, okay? Day bra. Tone bra. I guess I gotta get all this guy's crystals, and then once I get his crystals, I get to shoot his face, because I don't think I shoot his face at working right now. Like, what is this guy's... He seems so indifferent to me. This enemy sucks because he doesn't have any kind of expression on his face. It's like he's a part of the environment. Like, he has no agency. It's just like what? It's like he doesn't care that I'm here. This whole stage is very off-putting to me. How do I get that motherfucking last crystal? Alright, I'm just have to dive into that motherfucker and get that last motherfucking crystal. Alright, motherfucker. Because I have no way of turning around once I'm on the other side, I don't think. Alright. No bonus, you a sucker balls. Dragon sign! In the last transmission, there was this one dragon. It was like this giant orange golden dragon. And it's like my girlfriend. Okay, 6,500, 2,700, 19, 1,700. Which one of those are my monies? Let's see. Any of them? Any of them? Okay, the 2,700 is the money. But I don't have 50 thou. I don't have 99 thou. Potion of resurrection. This all sucks. I just gotta save up for some good stuff. Bye, babe. So yeah, me and the shopkeeper, we're an item now. Okay. So it didn't exactly work out between me and the solid gold decaying dragon. I mean, she thinks it's because I was insecure about the size difference between us because she was so much bigger than me. Which couldn't be further from the truth, okay? Number one, I don't even care about that kind of stuff. Number two, she wasn't even really that much bigger than me. You know what I mean? This is tough spaghettis. So I guess the 𝗍 is my money, which is what I thought, but it's like nothing is very clear on this game, you know what I mean? Except for the background graphics are really great. I love it. The music is very stupid in this. It is very wrong and weird. There's almost something kind of sensual about that. Look at all those lava anuses back there. That's weird. Leave me alone. I said it did Daytona. Have you ever noticed how the Sega Saturn Daytona USA game theme song is very similar to that one Incubus song? Will I ever get to where I'm going? Look at these guys. That part sounds very much like the Daytona, will I ever? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm kind of thinking Brendan, is it Brandon Boyd or Brendan Boyd of Incubus? He was probably because there was a lot of Daytona USA arcades at that time. So he's probably had that going through his head. Because they're like gamers and nerds and like video gamers and anime drawing dudes. You know what I'm saying? So he probably had that going through his head when they wrote that song, Nowhere Fast. Is that Nowhere Fast? Will I ever get to where I'm going? If I do, will I know when I'm there? If the wind blew me in the right direction, would I even care? I would. I would. What is that song called? I think why do I think that's Nowhere Fast? Yeah, it is. That is Nowhere Fast. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Nowhere Fast in Daytona, USA. Peas in a pod. The dialogue in this game is the absolute best. It's so effed. It's so weird. Ooh, this is a nice place to have ricochet bullets. No, my dollar store blue marbles. This music kind of sinks this game though. This music is shit. Dude, I love some video game music. This music is trash. Either that or it's just like, maybe it's coming out weird because I'm in a video game dimension and not like that correct original world precisely, you know? Maybe it's something to do with some kind of weird reverberation of the dimensional array, okay? I don't know, I think this music just probably sucks. How am I supposed to shoot that shit, dude? Y'all don't let me turn around. Let me turn the fuck around, you ass cheeks. It's really strange that they don't let you turn around. Maybe I'm just a stupid dunk. Maybe I'm a stupid dink and that's why I can't turn around, but to my knowledge, I cannot turn around. Which is a big problem in a game when they put stuff coming behind you. Bomba! I missed that one thing I had that would shoot in all directions. That shit was rad. Where'd that go? Leave me alone. I feel like I have less money, less zinni than I did a little while ago. I'm getting really tired of not being able to shoot stuff behind me. Let me out of here. And I can't shoot up either. That sucks. Shop song. I have 50,000, that's 500,000. Super Buster, weapon, firepower increases, everything powers up. Armor, instant repair agent. I don't care about none of this. Flying stone, transport speed varies. I don't know, we'll try that, I guess. High speed. No, I wanted ultra high speed. So that's just like being able to like change a setting in the game masked as an item you can buy. Ooh, who's this dragon boy? Shooting his little spermies at me. I'm in my room. You came to my room, and this is where I make my white. I'm gonna send my white at you. Well, I mean, for me, it's actually kind of a purple. I'm gonna fling my purple at you. You're in my room. This is my room. This is where I make purple and throw it at you if you come here. What is this like I'm a model if you know what I mean pose he keeps doing? He's like he's about to do a model yawning pose. But he's like really just flexing, you know? Why is my money always the same? Why does this guy have a bunch of arms sometimes and then other times not? I don't like that. Either have cool 6 Shiva or Goro arms all the time or don't, okay? Pick a lane, brother.
He's like, I'm done throwing my purple cummies at you. I'm ready for you to leave my room.
This guy's pissing me off. I don't know whether to love this game or to be angry at it. Come on, you ding-dangus devil man. Yeah, hell yeah. 100,000 𝗍. 𝗍 earned, 𝗍 saved.
I'm still shivering.
I'm still shivering.
Me too, man.
If only peace returns. They didn't have that part. Hey, girl. Now peace is return. Why doesn't she get a voice? Peace returning to town again? We'll rebuild this. Must feel what it feels like to be like have dementia. Everything's disjointed. Still Connor's rules. Yeah. Still Connor's rules. All right, that's it, dude. We beat Forgotten Worlds. Another game. Another game in the hole. Another one of the 1,000 games I got to beat to have a chance to one day maybe rejoin the land of the living, the world of the living, and you know, have to deal with all that alimony payments for all my wives. See you on the next transmission.
Cold charms, no arms to hold when the show's done. Dark dreams, torn seams, he's lost till the light's gone. Empty words, shadows heard in the haze of the nightfall. Pitch pain, no gain in the hunger's deep call. He's